Welcome back to Boat Build right here on the Drift. We're back in Tiverton, Rhode Island, and Billy is inside the shed working on our Down East 30-foot picnic boat. He's starting the layup process. Let's go see how he's doing.
This is Boat Build.
Since the last time we were here, this ROS 24 has come a long way.
Yeah, a long way in a short period of time.
Yeah, it's only been a couple of weeks.
Yep, absolutely.
Tell me where we are here with the 24.
Well, we're on the finishing stages right now. We're running some wires and we're getting the hardware together. But since the last time, we've gotten the top sides on, the glass deck, the deck glassed, and we've put the hatches in, and we're running the rigging right now, getting ready for the console.
Love this color. What is this color?
This is water blue. This is new to us. So this is the first 24 this color.
Kind of an aqua?
Yeah, a bit of an aqua, maybe close to sea foam and dark green mix.
So we'll still stay with that blue for our
Absolutely.
But I'll tell you, I've seen this color, I've seen your gray, which is a great color on the ROS, but I'm still staying with our blue.
Well, I'll tell you what, Composites One has come a long ways with their gel coats. We have such a long list of different colors now in comparison to the old days. We can virtually make any color that we want. Well, since the last time you were here, you saw the hull. We had it all ground out and preparing it for fiberglass. What I've done is I've taken the top sides and I mounted them up on the boat. They are in pieces, and that's how I drew the boat back together to its shape. So right now it's all pinned around the edges. That's going to be temporary for now. I'm going to go in, I need to put a patch, which I'm going to demonstrate how we glass on the bottom of the boat, because I need to stand there and walk, and I don't want to break the boat any more than it is. So we're going to go in there and put a patch in for today.
So that'll be our step today. You're going to put a patch, you're going to give us a little demonstration on how you fiberglass, how the process works?
That's correct.
Can't wait, let's go.
Alrighty.
So if you're going to talk layers of fiberglassing, how does it, give me a sort of an overview of the layers.
Well, what we're going to be doing now is we're basically going to make this with the chopper gun, and that goes down. And then we're going to take woven, while it's still wet, lay this down, roll it in, and then we're going to take mat and go over the top. That's typically the most you want to do in one particular layup. You don't want to get the boat too hot, you don't want to go too far and possibly make more work for yourself if you can't handle the amount of work that goes into laying this out.
So that would be one layup. Now how many layups go in the hull, in the build of the boat?
Well, each boat is different. You know, the smaller boats take less. Something like the 13s will take probably 4 layups, which 3 of them will be a mat woven mat, and there'll be a chop, and then a chop over that. 24 will be double that, and a 30 will be quadruple, maybe even a little bit more.
So what does that give us, in the end, what does that give us for hull thickness?
Well, with the 30, by the time we're done with all the layups, we're probably going to be close to 3/8 on the hull, and on the bottom we're going to be close to 3/4.
So Billy, what is this machine?
This is a Venus chopper gun, and this is what we use to put the chop in the boat before we put the woven. So it's a chop, woven, chop is a major construction point, and we're going to demonstrate that for you in a little bit as soon as I suit up.
What's a chop? What do you mean the chop?
Typically everybody knows about mat. Mat comes in a sheet on a roll. This is the string that makes the chop.
Yeah, I had no idea that it sort of takes the line out, you spray it on, the layers. Walk me through those layers again, so we'll have a good sort of demonstration of how it goes. So first it looked like you were spraying on a material, right?
We were laying on the chop along with the resin and the catalyst, which is pre-mixed in the gun. It comes out all at once. And a good boat builder, learns how to run that chopper gun, because there is no gauge on how much material you're putting down. So you physically have to know what you're doing.
It's like a knack.
Yeah, it takes a few years to learn. So how I learned is my brother handed me the gun, and I just, he would coach me and say, oh yeah, a little too much, not enough. And over the years, I learned how to do it. But
Glad you learned on somebody else's boat.
right, exactly.
And then?
Well, then I put down the construction material, which is the woven Rovin 24 ounce. Okay, and they make so many different thicknesses of that.
Sure.
I like the 24. It soaks fairly quickly. It's easier for me to work with. It might take a few more layups in the boat to get your desired thickness, but I'd rather work a little bit harder and not so much fussing with the material. Because if you saw me rolling it out, I have to prep all of that, and then you roll it out and you hope you don't have a wrinkle, and if you do, you got to push it and pull it, and then I use that
That's the artistry comes in. That's where the art form
yeah,
is, right?
a little bit of experience. So then I take my my roller. It's a steel roller, and what that does is it takes the air out of the resin. It pushes the resin down, brings the air to the top.
Yep.
So I use the 24 ounce to soak up my excess resin, see what I have, then I'll wet it. Then I'll roll it again, get some more air out, and then I'll hit it with the chop. And then I'll try to achieve maybe 1.5 ounces, sometimes 2 ounces, depending. You can sit there and leave a long time, or you know, try the nice surface. And then I wet it out a little bit more, and then I roll it into shape.
So that was one layup.
That would be one layup.
And you're going to do how many on this boat?
We're going to do close to 5 of those.
So that takes some time.
Well, it does take time, because that was just a section where I'm going to be standing and I'm going to be working, so I wanted to stiffen that area up so I don't break the boat. Well, we actually have to do the entire boat. So we'll do one half of the boat at a time. So we'll walk on that side of the boat and we'll work on this side. When that dries and it's ground and it's ready, we'll switch over to this side and we'll do this side.
So once all that's laid in, the interior, what can we expect next time? What's the next process? Do the stringers go in, or?
Yeah, we can start putting the stringers in, getting some more stiffness laterally. You want that to hold the boat straight. You know, we have it up on stands now. We have 6 stands under her. But eventually she's going to be holding her own, and we'll be able to pull some stands away.
Next time on Boat Build.
With the stringers, we'll pre-make them, you know, so that's where our carpentry comes in. So you have to be a carpenter. So that's what makes for a good boat builder.
This is Boat Build, right here at The Drift. Presented by Sociable, original social media programming.
Thanks for watching. Keep it right here to watch more episodes of Boat Build, only on The Drift. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Get the drift?